Let's take a look at finding the intersection of two lines. First, when you're given a problem, sometimes you're given squiggly brackets, here's an equation, and they say, solve the system. Or in English, they're saying, here's this line, and here's this line, find their intersection. Well, however they tell you, whether they're telling you to find it, solve a system, or they're asking you in English, here is what we're looking for, this point. So when you're solving an intersection, they're really asking you, if we graph these two lines, what point is on both of them? So we're going to find an x and y value. And remember that x and y value is the same for both of those lines. Let's take what the example was on the previous page. Since we want the x and y values to be the same, let's set these two y values equal to each other. So x plus 3 equals negative x plus 5. Let's go ahead and add x and subtract 3 from both sides. Over here that gives you 2x. Over here that gives you 2. Let's divide by 2 on both sides. That gives you x is 1. So you really have found the x coordinate of that intersection point. Now we need to find the y. You can take either line and substitute in. So when I use the left one, we got 4. If you put over here and you put this x is 1 here, minus 1 plus 5 is 4, y is 4, you get the exact same value. And that needs to happen because remember, our lines are intersecting each other at some point. That point has to make both of those equations true. Now, what if they give it to you in standard form instead? That's okay. We know two different ways to solve them in standard form, elimination and substitution. Let's use elimination, which means we're going to add these two equations together. 3x plus y equals positive 4. We're going to add down. That gives us 5x, these add to 0, equals 10. Divide by 5, and you get x equals 2. So far, for our solution or intersection point, and it's a point, so we need parentheses, we found that x is 2. Now let's go ahead and find the y value. We can substitute it into either equation. Let's use this right-hand one. 3x plus y equals 4. Let's substitute in for x and put a 2 there. 3 times 2 plus y equals 4, that's 6. Subtract the 6 from both sides. 4 minus 6 is negative 2. Now, if we went ahead and tried on the other side and substituted x as 2 here, we'd get 4. Subtract 4 from both sides, negative y equals 2. Divide by negative 1, y equals negative 2. You get the exact same answer. And so you can use elimination, you can use substitution. We could solve this guy for y, and then that would be 4 minus 3x. Substitute that into the other guy. So use your algebra skills for solving, but for us, we really need to remember that what we get is this actual point from both of them. So what you've seen here is elimination. Remember substitution, solve one of them for one of the variables, and then substitute it into the other. And in the end, we end up getting a point. So that's it. Hope you're having a great day.